Have you ever felt a strange discomfort when someone's compliment didn't quite feel genuine, or wondered why someone seemed a little too invested in your struggles? Envy and falsehood often hide behind smiles and kind words, making them hard to detect. But with the right perspective, you can uncover the truth and protect your peace. The Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, offer us a way forward. As Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you that upsets you, but your judgment of what happens." By refining our judgment and learning to spot the subtle signs of envy and deceit, we can build relationships grounded in trust and authenticity. In this video, we'll explore 13 powerful Stoic concepts to help you recognize jealousy and falsehood in others. You'll learn how to distinguish between genuine praise and disguised insults, and uncover the tactics of those who spread lies and manipulate others. If you're ready to sharpen your emotional clarity and cultivate healthier connections, join me on this journey. And before we dive in, consider liking this video and subscribing. It's a small act that helps spread these insights to others seeking wisdom and resilience. Now let's explore the Stoic way to recognize envy and falsehood with clarity and confidence. Number 1. The barbed compliment. Stoicism, with its focus on reason, virtue, and clear communication, holds honesty and sincerity in high regard. Seneca, one of Rome's most celebrated Stoic philosophers, reminds us that true happiness lies in embracing the present without being burdened by anxious hopes or fears. Yet, navigating the social world can sometimes feel like stepping into a labyrinth where veiled insults masquerade as praise. Envy often hides behind seemingly kind words. These barbed compliments can feel unsettling, even if their sting isn't immediately obvious. Imagine receiving a congratulatory message on your promotion. "That promotion was lucky, but I'm sure you'll do great." At first glance, it appears supportive, but a closer look reveals a subtle attempt to diminish your achievement, suggesting it was mere fortune rather than the result of your effort and talent. According to Stoic philosophy, genuine praise is direct, specific, and free of hidden motives. It acknowledges your accomplishments wholeheartedly, leaving you feeling uplifted and inspired. By contrast, barbed compliments plant seeds of doubt, leaving an unpleasant residue that undermines trust and confidence. To cultivate meaningful relationships, we must develop the ability to distinguish between sincere admiration and veiled negativity. Stoicism teaches us to observe not only the words, but also the behavior behind them. Does the person's demeanor align with their praise? Is their compliment heartfelt and personal, or does it seem hollow and calculated? When we apply the clarity of Stoic reasoning to social interactions, we sharpen our discernment, enabling us to see through envy masked as friendliness. With practice, we can approach social dynamics with a calm and reasoned mindset, protecting ourselves from hidden negativity while fostering genuine connections. By embracing Stoic wisdom, we learn to navigate the complexities of praise and criticism with both grace and confidence. Number 2. Selective support. Stoic philosophy places immense value on consistency and steadfastness in relationships. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a renowned Stoic thinker, championed the importance of acting for the common good. This ideal extends to friendships, where true allies offer unwavering support, celebrating your achievements, both great and small, and standing firm beside you during challenges. However, the complexities of human relationships often reveal individuals whose support is selective, influenced by their own interests or insecurities. These individuals, often driven by envy or self-serving motives, may seem enthusiastic about your successes when it benefits their image or social standing. Yet, when faced with your struggles, they may vanish or downplay your hardships, exposing the conditional nature of their allegiance. Imagine a friend who seems overjoyed by your recent promotion, especially if it includes a pay raise or enhanced status. But when you confide in them about the pressures, long hours, or challenges that come with it, they grow distant or dismissive. This behavior stands in stark contrast to the Stoic ideal of steadfast loyalty. For the Stoics, friendship is grounded in virtue and integrity, where the bond is not transactional, but rooted in genuine concern for each other's well-being. By applying the Stoic principle of reason, we can identify patterns in our relationships and discern selective support. Does a friend's enthusiasm for your success wane when the situation doesn't benefit them? Are they absent when your circumstances require empathy and solidarity? Stoicism encourages us to seek relationships that embody true friendship, those who provide consistent, unflinching support and foster a sense of trust and security. With a clear and reasoned approach, we can strengthen our social networks by recognizing and valuing the authenticity of those who act from virtue rather than convenience. Number 3. The body betrays. Epictetus teaches us to focus on what we can control, our emotions and choices, while observing what lies beyond our influence, such as others' feelings. Body language, often more truthful than words, can reveal hidden emotions like envy or deceit. Imagine someone congratulating you, but their tight lips, rigid posture, and weak handshake contradict their words. This disconnect between what they say and how they act hints at underlying insincerity. Such moments, subtle yet significant, invite us to practice Stoic discernment rather than taking words at face value. By honing our observational skills, we learn to interpret these non-verbal cues and understand the deeper dynamics of interactions. Stoicism helps us approach these situations with reason and emotional intelligence, allowing us to see beyond the surface. Next, we'll explore how intuition can serve as another powerful tool for uncovering hidden truths. Number 4. The poisons of comparison. Stoicism places great importance on focusing our energy on what we can control while letting go of external factors that lie beyond our influence. As Seneca wisely observed, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. This insight is particularly relevant when examining the toxic effects of comparison, a habit fueled by jealousy and insecurities. Comparison acts like a slow-acting poison, eroding our contentment and distorting our perspective. It can manifest in subtle but destructive ways: praise that feels hollow, self-aggrandizing comments, or attempts to downplay the success of others. Picture a friend who enthusiastically congratulates you on a well-deserved achievement, only to later make sly remarks questioning its value or shifting the spotlight onto their own exaggerated accomplishments. This behavior stems from their own inner turmoil, driven by a craving for external validation and a lack of true contentment. Stoicism teaches that genuine happiness comes from within, rooted in personal growth and the alignment of our actions with virtue. True friends, guided by this principle, celebrate each other's victories without jealousy, recognizing that each person's journey is unique. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can cultivate a sense of fulfillment that isn't dependent on external comparisons. This allows us to experience joy in both our successes and those of others, fostering camaraderie and mutual respect. When we focus on the effort we invest in our endeavors and the values that guide our actions, we create a sturdy foundation of self-worth. This inner peace is a powerful antidote to the corrosive effects of comparison, shielding us from those who might attempt to diminish our accomplishments. By anchoring ourselves in Stoic principles, we strengthen our emotional resilience and foster relationships built on authenticity and shared admiration. Through Stoicism, we can learn to replace envy with genuine support, transforming potential rivalries into opportunities for meaningful connection. By valuing the present moment and prioritizing the work we control, we liberate ourselves from the endless cycle of comparison and create a life grounded in virtue and purpose. Number 5. The seeds of discord. Stoicism, grounded in reason, virtue, and emotional resilience, offers profound insights for managing the challenges of human relationships. A cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is the concept of the duality of control, which urges us to distinguish between what is within our power, our thoughts, actions, and responses, and what lies beyond it, such as the behaviors and words of others. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's most prominent voices, encapsulates this idea with the statement, "Freedom is the power to choose." Our true freedom lies in choosing how to respond to reality, not in attempting to control others. In social circles, those who indulge in spreading negativity or rumors often act from a place of insecurity or jealousy. Their actions, aimed at sowing division, are driven by internal struggles rather than external realities. These individuals may highlight perceived flaws or share gossip to create discord, undermining trust and harmony within a group. Such behavior rarely fosters positive relationships and instead feeds into an environment of distrust and fragmentation. Stoic wisdom advises us to surround ourselves with people who inspire, uplift, and celebrate our achievements. These individuals not only support us in challenging times, but also exemplify qualities that encourage our own growth. By choosing to align ourselves with such virtuous connections, we create a network of support that strengthens us against negativity. Consider a situation where someone spreads rumors about a mutual acquaintance. Through the lens of the Stoic duality of control, it becomes clear that while we cannot stop this individual's actions, we can determine our own response. A Stoic approach would involve declining to engage in gossip and gently steering the conversation toward a more positive topic. By refusing to contribute to negativity, we protect our emotional equilibrium and prevent ourselves from becoming complicit in spreading discord. This deliberate choice to abstain from harmful discourse aligns with the Stoic ideal of cultivating a tranquil and uplifting environment. When we focus on fostering meaningful, supportive relationships and direct our energy toward what we can control, we empower ourselves to navigate the complexities of interpersonal dynamics with clarity and purpose. Through this approach, we lay the groundwork for a social circle that promotes mutual growth, trust, and well-being. Number 6. The Siren Song of Flattery. In Stoic philosophy, reason and discernment are essential tools for navigating the complexities of social relationships. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely urged us not to waste time debating what it means to be virtuous, but to simply embody those virtues in our actions. While genuine compliments can affirm our efforts, excessive flattery often resembles the siren's call, tempting but potentially dangerous. It can lead us down a path of manipulation if we fail to approach it with clarity and judgment. Consider a new co-worker who heaps extravagant praise on your work, calling you a genius or a prodigy without offering specific details about your accomplishments. At first, their admiration might feel flattering, but its overly broad and exaggerated nature could hint at ulterior motives. Such individuals might use flattery as a tactic to gain your trust, curry favor, or exploit your goodwill. This kind of manipulation can erode the authenticity of relationships if left unchecked. In contrast, a genuine compliment reflects thoughtfulness and specificity. For example, it might highlight a particular skill you demonstrated or acknowledge the effort you devoted to a project. These kinds of comments not only foster pride and confidence, but also strengthen mutual respect and understanding. They are grounded in sincerity, free from hidden agendas. To differentiate between authentic praise and manipulative flattery, Stoicism calls us to engage our reason. Ask yourself, is this compliment specific and grounded in reality, or is it vague and excessive? Does the person offering the praise seem sincere, or might they have a hidden objective? By examining both the words and intentions behind them, we can strip away the superficial allure of flattery and uncover its true purpose. Living with integrity, a core Stoic value, extends to how we approach relationships. Applying Stoic principles to our interactions helps us avoid falling prey to the deception of flattery while allowing us to fully appreciate genuine praise. This discernment strengthens our ability to form connections rooted in authenticity, mutual respect, and virtue. Through this lens, we cultivate relationships that enrich our lives rather than detract from them. Number 7. Diminishing your light. Stoic philosophy places profound importance on recognizing and appreciating your intrinsic value. Epictetus, a foundational Stoic thinker, famously noted that it's not a lack of time that holds us back, but how we choose to use it. Life provides us with the time and resources necessary to achieve meaningful accomplishments, so long as we dedicate them to pursuits that truly matter. This belief in one's inherent worth serves as a shield against those who might seek to diminish our achievements. In relationships, envy can operate subtly, yet cause significant harm. Jealousy often manifests as tactics to downplay the successes of others, robbing them of the joy and satisfaction their efforts deserve. For example, someone might credit your achievements to luck, external circumstances, or mere coincidence. These subtle attempts to diminish your light can cause you to doubt your abilities and undermine the value of your hard work. Imagine celebrating a promotion with a friend, only to hear them say, "Wow, that came out of nowhere. You're so lucky." While seemingly harmless, this remark subtly reduces your accomplishment to chance, ignoring the effort and dedication it required. Stoicism teaches us to resist such attempts to undermine our confidence. Instead, it encourages us to celebrate our achievements fully, recognizing the perseverance and commitment that led us to success. True friends, according to Stoic principles, stand by your side and celebrate your milestones with unreserved enthusiasm. They acknowledge not only the outcome, but also the hard work and resilience behind it. Their genuine support reinforces your sense of accomplishment and strengthens your confidence in your abilities. Stoic self-awareness allows you to detect when others are attempting to minimize your success. By understanding your own worth and recognizing the effort you've invested in your goals, you can differentiate between honest feedback and veiled jealousy. Your accomplishments reflect your commitment and endurance. Don't allow anyone to take away the pride you've earned. The Stoic path emphasizes cultivating a healthy sense of self-worth. When you acknowledge your inherent value and appreciate the journey that has shaped you, you build inner strength that is impervious to negativity. With this resilience, you can navigate relationships with clarity, foster connections that uplift you, and surround yourself with a supportive network that truly celebrates your potential. Number 8. Broken promises and shifting sands. Stoic philosophy places immense value on living virtuously and conducting oneself with honesty and integrity. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely observed, "The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately." This principle is particularly relevant in interpersonal relationships, where consistency and trust are the cornerstones of meaningful and enduring connections. In contrast, individuals who habitually break promises or offer weak excuses for their actions can be likened to shifting sands, an unreliable foundation for building lasting bonds. Consider a friend who repeatedly cancels plans at the last minute, providing flimsy justifications. This recurring behavior may signal a deeper issue, a lack of respect for your time and feelings. Stoicism emphasizes that one's actions should align with one's words, as integrity is a hallmark of a virtuous life. When someone's behavior consistently falls short of their promises, it reflects a dissonance between their intentions and actions. To foster strong relationships, Stoic wisdom advises us to surround ourselves with individuals who embody trustworthiness and accountability. True friends, as envisioned by the Stoics, demonstrate their commitment through their deeds. They honor their obligations, show up when they say they will, and keep their promises. Their reliability creates a bond of trust and security, allowing you to depend on them with confidence. To navigate social dynamics effectively, it's crucial to discern between genuine reliability and hollow promises. Stoicism encourages us to observe patterns in our interactions. Does someone frequently fail to follow through? Do their explanations feel insincere or self-serving? By applying Stoic reason and judgment, we can identify those who exemplify integrity and prioritize cultivating relationships with such individuals. A solid social foundation is built upon mutual respect and trust, qualities that provide stability and security in our connections. While the future remains uncertain, our present actions shape the quality of our relationships. By consciously choosing to align ourselves with people who uphold Stoic principles of integrity, we lay the groundwork for authentic and enduring bonds. Number 9. The Needy Heart Stoicism places great importance on cultivating emotional independence and self-reliance, emphasizing reason, virtue, and resilience. Seneca wisely observed, "How much more grievous are the things we fear than those we suffer." This insight reveals that the dangers of emotional dependence, especially in relationships where constant need for affirmation can become a vulnerability. Insecurity often drives individuals to seek approval from others, leaving them susceptible to manipulation. Imagine someone in your social circle who constantly craves reassurance, their happiness hinging on external validation. To maintain a favorable image, they may resort to exaggeration or subtle deceit, which can drain the authenticity of the relationship and create emotional strain. True friends, as the Stoics envisioned, value your authenticity and celebrate your uniqueness. They acknowledge your inherent worth without demanding excessive validation. By cultivating self-awareness, you can recognize patterns of emotional dependence in yourself or others, enabling you to strengthen your sense of self-worth and independence. Happiness, according to Stoic philosophy, originates within. By focusing on personal growth and living a life guided by virtue, you reduce reliance on external validation and foster relationships built on mutual respect and admiration. As we continue, let's explore how intuition plays a vital role in recognizing envy and falsehood in those around us. Number 10. The whispers of intuition. Stoicism, with its emphasis on reason, virtue, and emotional intelligence, recognizes the delicate balance between logic and intuition in navigating the complexities of social life. While reason forms the foundation of Stoic thought, intuition, often described as a gut feeling, serves as a subtle but invaluable guide. Epictetus, a key figure in Stoicism, reminds us, "The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it." This insight urges us to trust both our reason and our instincts when making decisions about the people we allow into our lives. Imagine meeting someone whose words overflow with praise, yet you feel a nagging unease you can't quite explain. This intuitive discomfort may point to an inconsistency between their actions and intentions, a potential mismatch that reason alone might overlook. Ignoring such feelings could mean missing critical warning signs. To develop sharper discernment, acknowledge these gut reactions while applying Stoic reasoning to examine the situation. Observe their behavior and how it aligns with their words. Do their actions reveal contradictions? Ask questions to seek clarity. Authentic individuals will welcome open dialogue, while evasive responses may confirm your suspicions. By blending intuition with reason, you can navigate social interactions with heightened awareness, uncovering hidden truths while fostering relationships grounded in trust and honesty. As we continue, consider how Stoicism can further illuminate the path to identifying envy and deception in others. Number 11. Sharing wisdom wisely. Stoicism teaches us the virtue of prudence and the power of clear, intentional communication. Seneca, the great Roman Stoic, reminds us that we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. This wisdom urges us to exercise discretion in choosing whom we trust with our thoughts and vulnerabilities. Without this careful judgment, we risk exposing ourselves to manipulation or betrayal. Picture a moment of personal struggle when you confide in someone who seems supportive, only to later discover they've spread rumors, exaggerated details, or weaponized your trust against you. This painful experience underscores the importance of Stoic discretion, the ability to thoughtfully decide what to share and with whom. Practicing this caution means recognizing that not everyone is equipped to handle your trust with integrity. By evaluating past actions, have they shown empathy or have they indulged in gossip? You can make wiser decisions. Stoicism also reminds us to focus on what we control, our words and actions. While we cannot influence how others will use the information we share, discretion minimizes potential harm. When you do choose to open up, clarity is key. Articulate yourself with precision, avoiding unnecessary details that could be misinterpreted. Stoicism values communication that is not only honest, but also measured, ensuring your message serves its purpose without unnecessary risk. By applying Stoic principles, you build relationships rooted in trust and mutual respect. As we continue, let's explore how cultivating boundaries can further protect your emotional well-being while fostering genuine connections. Number 12. Boundaries. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in reason, virtue, and emotional resilience, emphasizes the profound importance of setting boundaries to protect your well-being. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's most influential voices, reminds us, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one thing. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. This principle serves as the foundation for establishing boundaries that preserve emotional energy and foster healthier relationships. Consider the toll of engaging with someone who frequently displays harmful or manipulative behavior. Their pessimism may weigh heavily on your conversations, or they might subtly pressure you into uncomfortable situations. While Stoicism encourages emotional strength, it does not demand that we endure toxic influences at the expense of our inner peace. Setting boundaries allows you to distance yourself from relationships that drain your energy or undermine your emotional security. Boundaries are not barriers of isolation, but rather shields of protection, allowing you to navigate relationships with clarity and intention. Begin by identifying your non-negotiables. What behaviors deplete your energy? What treatment will you not accept? By defining your limits, you can communicate them clearly and assertively while maintaining respect and openness. Stoicism values honest dialogue, and this principle applies to setting boundaries. The process requires persistence. Others may challenge your limits, but staying true to your values is essential. Learn to say no without guilt and step away when your boundaries are crossed. This determination is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, empowering you to prioritize your emotional health and build connections that uplift and inspire. Boundaries are tools for cultivating relationships that align with your values, enabling you to create an environment of mutual respect and genuine support. As we explore further, consider how these principles can deepen your understanding of envy and falsehood, helping you protect your well-being in an ever-complex world. Number 13. Cultivating the garden. Stoic philosophy emphasizes living a virtuous life that contributes meaningfully to the greater good. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us not to waste time debating what a good person should be, but to embody those virtues through action. This principle extends to our social relationships, urging us to build genuine connections that benefit both ourselves and those around us. Picture your social circle as a flourishing garden, a place where you're surrounded by individuals who motivate and support you. True friends, according to Stoicism, reflect your strengths, offer constructive feedback, and inspire you to become your best self. These relationships act as a shield against negativity, helping you stay grounded while fostering personal growth. To cultivate such connections, authenticity is essential. Be honest with yourself and others about your values and passions, as sincerity attracts those who align with your principles. Equally important are kindness and respect. Relationships, like gardens, thrive when nurtured with care and empathy. Diversity, too, enriches your social environment. Just as a thriving garden flourishes with different plants, incorporating varied perspectives strengthens your connections. Stoicism teaches that by appreciating these differences, we contribute to the common good and foster relationships rooted in trust and mutual growth. By cultivating genuine connections and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you create a social environment that nurtures growth, both for yourself and those around you. For me, Stoicism has been a powerful guide in recognizing the value of authentic relationships, ones built on trust, mutual respect, and shared virtue. Like tending a flourishing garden, Building meaningful connections takes effort, but the rewards are worth it. Support during hardships, inspiration to grow, and the joy of shared successes. Stoicism also sharpens our ability to see through jealousy or deceit, helping us make wiser choices about who we allow into our lives. If this resonates with you, take a moment to evaluate your own social circle. Are your connections uplifting and rooted in authenticity? Let Stoicism be your guide to building a life of clarity and purpose. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Stoic Lens, and join us for more wisdom on living virtuously.